Hello, everyone. Welcome to Kiki and Kibitz. It's me, Mary, on this Thursday, August 28th, and I'm coming to you with tonight's edition of 90 Day Oy Vey. Guess what, guys? Julia and Brandon are finally saying what they mean and meaning what they say. Julia's pregnant. I have a Lita and Eric update. And I have a Mykol and Angela divorce slash annulment update. So lots of juicy little tidbits in tonight's edition. Just fixing my hair a little bit. Okay. First, I want to say hi to everyone in my chat so far. Hi, Linda. Hi, Toasty. Hi, Menopausal Queen. Hi, Rosanna. Thank you, everybody, for joining me. So yeah, can you guys believe it? Julia is pregnant. So we're going to start off with a message from Julia. Hi, Spooky Trash. Hi, Kate. Thank you for joining me. So, a message from Julia and Brandon. That's how we're going to start off tonight's edition of 90 Day Oy Vey.
Hey guys, it's Brandon
Julia
and
Nala.
Nala.
And we have a big news. We are pregnant!
And it is exciting and it's a little scary, but we can't wait to share the next chapter of our journey with you guys.
Thank you so much for all of your love and support. And kissy for Nala. Mwah!
Next chapter, meaning probably a whole nother season dedicated to their pregnancy journey, my opinion. So, congratulations to Julia and Brandon. They took some beautiful pregnancy announcement photos, which were released by People um, exclusively. And, I like these photos. I feel like their fashion is not coordinated. That's what I'm trying to say. Mr. Softy outside is annoying the shit out of me. And like Julia looks like more she's going out to the club in these pictures, and Brandon is like all like buttoned up and conservative. My opinion. But congratulations to them. I know Brandon must be over the moon happy. Betty and Ron, I could imagine. They must be over the moon happy. Um, Julia's parents must be over the moon happy. So she is due November 1st as per her Amazon wish list. Okay. And of course, they have to be coy with their wish list. But looking at it, I'm kind of leaning towards that they may be having a boy. That's just my opinion. A lot of the stuff on the wish list are more boyish, in my opinion. So we shall see. Congratulations to Julia and Brandon. So now moving on, Jovi did a answer and question sesh on the gram. So somebody asked him, what's one thing that you secretly love about Ukraine that Yara brought into your life? And he said, I love a lot about it. Love the food, the culture, the people. Really just a beautiful country. Someone else said, how does it feel to be the best girl dad? And he said, being a girl dad is the best. Someone else said, you seem so down to earth, not carried away by materialism and wealth. And he says, ha ha, I try. What you see is what you get. Would never try to change for anyone. So someone else asked him Aruba recommendations, and he said, I need to go myself so I can give some. It's on the list. I can help you with that, Jovi. Someone else asked, your wife gifted me one of her doggy apparel bags. Like, love her. When does the episode drop? And he says, amazing. It should be soon. And Terrasol USA should be launched within the next month. Exciting stuff. And then someone else said, when things get better, would you take Mila to Ukraine? And he says, yes, of course, that's a big goal of ours. We have held off on a lot of things in hope of doing it there. As soon as the war is over, I imagine we will go there shortly after it's safe to go. Someone else asked him, especially since you've seen so much, what's your take on New York City? He said, for me, it's like get in, have some fun, eat some good food, and get out. Someone else asked him, have you slowed down on drinking and partying? LOL. And he said, no. Which is, at least he's honest about that. Finally, no, Jovi says, don't wait until it's too late. Take the PTO, book the flight, stay in a five-star hotel, run up your credit card. If you don't do it now, you'll regret it later. We often find ourselves planning for the unknown. That I can't agree with him. Take the vacations while you can because you only live one life. So, moving on, we have Kiyamo enjoying the great outdoors and Kara enjoying a huge ass donut. Look at the size of this fucking donut, you guys. Okay. So, she is celebrating her music and herself as usual. Moving on, Darcy, 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 Darcy. These mukbang videos of her smacking her lips and eating different foods, and now Stacy has jumped on the bandwagon and they dragged Georgie onto the bandwagon. I haven't seen poor Florian yet, but sooner or later he's going to be dragged into this. So I'm not going to torture you guys with the Chipotle one, but this McDonald's McFlurry one, don't worry. I'm not going to show you the whole thing. Okay. This is on Darcy's TikTok. And I'm not going to torture you guys with the whole thing, but yeah. This is Darcy and her McFlurry experience.
Guys, you got Darcy here. Ooh, got a little taggy hanging. A little taggy hanging. Get the boobs dripping and dropping. All day swaying and rocking. Yeah. Well, I'm about to do a little McFlurry taste test. Mukbang, whatever you.
Okay, before she goes into the McFlurry taste test, okay, what the fuck was that? What the fuck was that with the boob dance? I mean, seriously, Darcy, you're 50, turning 51. Like, we're the same age. Please.
Want to call it Darcylicious, you know, event. Well, this one's already kind of half eaten. I put it in the freezer to save it for later. You know how I do. Can't eat everything all at once. So, no, I'm feeling snatched, feeling good. A little Darcy treat.
Just in case anybody's worried about her getting fat from eating all this fast food and undoing all that plastic surgery she's done.
Well, how'd you guys like the show last night? I looked cute, right? Tears and all. Wouldn't be a show without me crying, right? Well, I don't know. That's just the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. So I'm here and about to take a delicious Darcy bite of this M&M and caramel. I get a little caramel sauce put in mine. And I put it in the microwave to melt it a little bit because it was in the freezer. Here we go. Mmm. Mmm. I like that crunch. Gotta get that crunch.
Okay, so there was a lot more to this. I cut it off there. I didn't want to torture you guys, but Darcy, like seriously, Darcylicious, why are we stooping to this level of smacking your lips and all those disgusting eating sounds on every one of your platform? Are you in need of attention that much? I mean, obviously, yes, she is. We saw the way she acted during the visit with Georgie's parents, but Darcy, seriously, we're the same age. I can never picture myself doing something like that on a social media platform. I'll be too embarrassed. I'll be too scared of the comments. I mean, seriously. But Darcy, So yeah, and in my opinion, Mama Georgie was not feeling Darcy at that family visit. But hey, so moving on. Alex, congratulations on 100 yoga classes. I'm sure dealing with Lauren, you do need yoga to center yourself and calm down. So, congratulations on your yoga classes. And did you know that Alex and Lauren appeared on Tori Spelling's podcast? Well, now you know. And moving on, we have Libby with a car selfie in Florida. So finally, we have Tiger Silly, who posted to her story that clip where she was laughing at Adnan with his suit that he was going to wear to the hospital. And she says, okay, um, so glad they aired this scene. We filmed so much and a lot never makes the cut. On other filming days, there was two totally different scenes where I was laughing like this that didn't air. So I'm glad this one did. Of course, they aired the scene of you laughing hysterically at your husband. Now, remember when Adnan was saying that what's wrong with his outfit? Do you want a dressed up husband or do you want a bum husband like the one that mowed lawns? Well, Stevie apparently took offense to that, and she took to her story and had to say this. This, I'm just going to leave this right here in hopes that it resonates or grows us to be better humans. I'm also aware that we often say things we don't mean, but we should acknowledge our mistakes. I know, you know. I don't always comment on drama, but I'd like to share this. Some may take a joke like that lightly, but I don't take referencing blue collar workers negatively lightly. Lawn care workers, builders, repairmen, they're the backbone of daily life. Out in the heat, the cold, and conditions most people couldn't handle for 5 minutes, doing the jobs many can't. When your AC dies in July or your pipes burst on Christmas, it's them leaving their families to fix it. I grew up around blue collar folks, and their work ethic is unmatched. They deserve respect. My husband is also one of those blue collar folks. So for Adnan to talk down on blue collar people who do manual labor, he could really go fuck himself. Not only did he insult my religion, he insulted my husband's profession. Okay? What the fuck does he do for a living? I really want to know. From what I understand, he is co-partner with Tiger Silly with their online store. Okay. He supposedly himself has a contracting business. Does he get his hands dirty or does he just stand there directing everybody? As you seen in my last video, his brother Ferris is opening up a furniture store. Is he working with Ferris at the furniture store? What is he doing? I mean, I see on his social media, he's planting, he's fishing, he's hanging out with the baby. Okay, but what are you doing to make money? Just asking. So thank you, Stevie, for standing up for all of the blue collar workers because that was bullshit too. So moving on. Good old Jazzy. You guys know I wasn't going to let you guys get away without a Jasmine segment. Okay, so she is embracing her Afro Latina roots again. Okay, remember, a couple of months ago, she was a bisexual Afro Latina. Well, now she is embracing it again. And she posted this little dance to her social media, which I'm going to play for you guys without the music. It is Bob Marley. Okay. And I just want to say, what in the actual fuck is happening here? Now, is she identifying as Jamaican? I really don't understand. And I'm just really hoping for, her not to have a wardrobe malfunction, especially on the bottom. So, after she posted that little dance on her Instagram, she said, honestly, I was terrified to make my most recent post. Every time I wear a bikini, I usually get so much hate and offensive comments. But the love and support on this one, I'm literally in shock. I'm crying in the best way. Now, she also has to remind everybody that since she's Afro Latina, her daughter is Afro Latina as well. Okay, so don't forget that. So she goes on to say, Jamaicans today trace their roots back to West and Central Africa, carried through the history of the transatlantic slave trade. Our ancestors were enslaved Africans, human beings with culture, spirit, and resilience, whose strength built the foundation of who we are today. That's why Jamaican culture, music, food, language, and spirit is so rich with African influence. Then she says, okay, get ready for the pity party. Life's been really hard lately. Postpartum depression has been hitting me deeply, and some days it feels impossible to keep it going. But I'm the only provider for my family in Panama, so I have to keep showing up, whether I feel like it or not. Some days I survive, some days I thrive, but I keep moving forward. And then she gives us a makeup list shot, filterless shot, blows us a kiss, and thanks us all. Okay, so she shares another picture of her beautiful daughter. And don't get me wrong, Maddie is an adorable baby, but I just feel bad for her because it's like she already has a full time job on her mother's social media platforms and she's not even one. Okay, so Jasmine says African strength, Latin fire, Romanian charm. Matilda is a blend of cultures and pure love. She's a perfect example that the outside is just a small part of who we truly are. And did I tell you guys that Jasmine is now a food influencer on TikTok? Yeah, she makes all these cooking videos and apparently she goes live and she does all this cooking stuff. Yeah, she's the Afro Latina bisexual version of Martha Stewart. I don't know. Okay, so moving on. Dr. James, one of the therapists from Last Resort last season, okay? And Kelsey, Jasmine's lawyer and the lawyer to many 90-day stars, okay? Such as Annie and Darcy and Stacy and I don't know who else. Okay, these two went live and I'm going to share a little clip from Dr. James's social media, and they are talking about, what they would like to see change, okay, within people, social media, people that watch reality TV. So let's check this out. Okay, Dr. James and Kelsey, the attorney.
You just want people to be kind. I know that's not legal advice, but I mean, just be kinder. It's a hard world out there for most people right now. It's the glimmers. I mean, as much as people love to hate or someone on TV, I mean, they're giving you the entertainment that's helping you get out of your own world and just, I mean, do you really need to hate anyone that you see on TV? Like, are they really evoking that emotion, or is something else?
Well, and take a step back. Take a step back and see what's going on in your own world, please.
Is there another reason that you do not like that person on The Last Resort? Is it are they really making you that mad, or is it triggering you because it reminds you of someone in real life, or
all of that? I can't tell you. I've definitely learned to navigate through this, but to get a random message showing up, a DM on Instagram saying, James, I hate you. Full stop, period. Now, listen, girl, what's going on in your world
I know.
that you feel the need to show up and drop this type of message? Because listen, I'm on a reality TV show. I'm not causing harm.
No.
Right? I'm there to support. I know where I am in my heart. I know that I'm leading from this place of kindness, love, and trying to help out in the arena of mental health. To leave a comment like that, what is happening? What's going on with you?
Yeah, and isn't it crazy when it's like an account that was like just created, no followers, they made it just to send the most vile message I've ever read.
I don't need to hear that. Keep that. Thanks. No thanks. What's the old saying? Mom used to say, if you have nothing nice to say, don't say it at all.
I really just want people to.
So, in case you don't know who this dude is, this is Dr. James. He was one of the therapists on last season's Last Resort. Okay. He was totally aware of Jasmine proposing the open marriage to Gino. And just like the rest of them, just step back and let it happen. I mean, Dr. Reba was the first one to recommend it. So that is Dr. James from last season of Last Resort with Jasmine's immigration attorney slash bestie, Kelsey the lawyer. So, in case you're wondering where Veronica got her tell all dress, she got it from Amazon. Okay, so check it out. Veronica's tell all dress. In case you have a party you need to go to and you want to wear this green dress that I didn't think was particularly flattering for her, but hey, everybody has different taste. So, Veronica said, in case you were wondering, and I really didn't notice, okay? But she said, so many people asked why I look puffy on TV. The truth is simple. I've been crying. No fillers, no wild nights, just real life. Seth and I had a fight the day before filming. We're happy, we're in love, but we're not perfect. We argue, we cry, we make up, and we grow. Life isn't always polished or in full glam, and I don't want to pretend it is. Puffy eyes and all. This is me. So, like I said, I didn't really notice that she looked puffier than usual, but I guess this is the reason why. And she's right. Relationships are not perfect. We fight, we cry, we make up. So moving on. Colt. They discussed a lot about him and Courtney's sex life on the tell-all. Way too much for me. And Courtney referenced about some comments and posts that she's seen from Colt's exes that, kind of got her thinking and kind of hurt her feelings. Well, this is one comment from Vanessa that was dropped in the comment section lately. And this was sent to me by one of my followers. And Vanessa is commenting saying, he takes Viagra. Just didn't want Courtney to take it personal or let it affect her self-esteem. He couldn't get it up. And personally, I think that probably is true. In my opinion, I don't know for sure. I'm not in Colt's medicine cabinet, but I'm kind of leaning towards that Vanessa is not lying. Okay? Whew, messy, messy, messy. Now, I don't know if Colt is trying to deflect on how much of a douchebag that he was going to look on the tell all, but he posted another picture of his fucked up knee. As I talked about in my last video, Colt was apparently in a really gnarly accident, and his leg and knee is all fucked up. I believe it's the same leg, you guys. I think it is, okay? And I don't know if he's trying to deflect from what's going on TV, okay? But he's posting more gnarly looking pictures of that damn leg. So moving on. Ashley, Chantel's girlfriend, is enjoying the spotlight now that they are able to come out, so to speak, and let the world know that they're a couple. Um, Ashley's enjoying it. Okay, she is really enjoying it. And you know who else is enjoying this? Pedro and his sister. Okay. First, Pedro posted the clip from the preview of next week, part two, when Mama Karen comes out twirling around a trash bag and she starts calling Ashley Trashly. And then she hands Ashley and Chantel some lollipops and says, "Suckers for the suckers." Well, Pedro posted that clip to his story, and then he says, "And I was the problem. Only time tells. Hater written all over you." Then his sister Nicole reshared a video from the Instagram account 90 Day Sherry, where basically Ashley and Mama Karen are arguing, and Nicole says, "People were always blaming my family, but now you can see we were never the problem. Her mom doesn't want to see Chantel happy, no matter if it's with a woman or a man." Now, remember, Chantel and Nicole infamously got into that argument, bitch ass, slut ass whore. Okay, so Nicole says, "I don't need you guys to remind me that I had a lot of problems with Chantel in the past. I know that at some point I was really immature, but people can change, and I did. So I'm not saying anything bad about Chantel. On the contrary, if she is happy and at peace now with that girl, I could only wish them blessings." And you know, Nicole, that was very big of you. Okay, considering how the family Chantel treated you and your family like total shit. The fact that Nicole is like, "Listen, I admit I was a immature bitch back then, but I've grown up. And listen, if Chantel is happy with that chick, I'm happy for her." And I just want to say, Nicole, good for you, because you were one of the biggest villains that they were spinning out of the family Chantel, you and your mom. So good for you. That's all I have to say. Good for you. So Chantel is loving this though. She's loving the fact that she is out of the closet, okay? And she's doing all of these cute TikToks and reels on Instagram. This one says, "Explaining to my friends how I started dating a stud." And don't forget, okay, Ashley has music that she wants to promote. So she's promoting the tell all, she's promoting her music, okay? Don't forget, she is loving all of this. So moving on, we have Cole and Amelise. Mm, okay. Moving on, we have singles May that we did get to see, Tessa that we didn't get to see enough, and Nikki. She was supposed to try to come on with me and Kelly this week, but she has strep throat. So Nikki, I hope you're feeling better. So moving on, public service announcement, you guys. Okay, attention, attention. Rob will be live streaming on all platforms: Discord, Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, you name it. He will be live streaming on all platforms. He's going to talk about all sorts of stuff: pop culture reviews, gaming, VR, podcasts, etc. So Usman went live during the tell all while the tell all was airing with Rocky and May. And I just want to share a little bit of this with you. So I believe Usman may not have been joking around when he's hinting at A Hunt for Love season two. So are we gonna see a season two? One second, guys. Technical difficulties. Okay. I want this. Okay. Here we go. Usman, Rocky, and May.
Yeah, man. It was a good time. I wish you could come out, man. Oh, when you gonna come back to the States?
I'm coming soon. I'm coming soon. Don't worry. But wait, are you guys going for the? I mean, I don't know if they are going to do, but like if they are going to do next hunt for love, are you guys gonna go?
Well, if we were invited back, I don't know.
I don't know.
I would love for us.
I would love to for the moment of just at least now I know.
Yeah, I get it. I get it. But I feel like I think they're gonna do another one. I'm not sure, but I think they should do well. That they may likely do another one. And if we get invited, we're definitely gonna go because now.
I totally agree with you, Tiffany. Jamal was looking real thirsty on Pillow Talk. Okay. I mean, he was acting like he's never been with a chick before, the way he was acting with May. Real thirsty. Somebody get him a 5 gallon tub of water to drink. Like seriously. Okay, so the other way is starting soon, and we have the pirate from Amaruba. Okay, and we have Madeline from Colombia, the brat. Okay, she is like her frontal lobe isn't even developed yet. Okay, she throws temper tantrums, literal temper tantrums. And then finally, we have the cowboy from Australia, Dylan. And I was looking at his page today, and he appeared on the Australian version of American Idol. I have to do more research into him. I don't know how far along he got, but let's just say that he is no stranger to reality TV. So let's see how this season of The Other Way is going to unfold. I'm going to cover it, of course, for you guys. I know I'm also behind on my Happily Ever After recap. Don't worry, I will get it out this weekend for you guys, and because I know a lot of you watch my recap instead of the show, so I won't leave you guys hanging. I got you. Okay, I got you. So I will also cover um the other way, which is starting on September 8th. Okay. So now, Leader update. Let's get to the meat of this video. This bitch. First of all, her and Eric filed a motion to have their divorce filing dismissed. As my eye starts to twitch because I get so fucking aggravated with this. Okay. So, first of all, I feel like this is a ploy because there has been no update on the investigation into baby Amelisa's death. Okay. And I feel like that something may be coming down soon. This is only my opinion. Okay. And the fact that Eric and Lita decided that they were not going to get divorced was to protect each one of them from testifying against one another in court. This is my opinion. I'm not a lawyer, I'm not a legal expert, but this is in my gut what I feel like these two are trying to do. Okay? So they filed a motion to have the divorce dismissed. Before this, Lita was asking for spousal support and for the house and for the car and for this and for that. And now they just decided, we made up and we just want to pull it. Yeah, okay. I call bullshit. Now, for her cases, on the other hand, for both the DV and animal cruelty case from January and her felony bail jumping case from last month, which is in connection with the January arrest. Both have scheduled conferences on October 1st. Okay, so basically, both cases are going to go over into October, and then there's going to be a scheduled conference. Whatever that means. I'm not an attorney, I'm not a legal expert, I'm just a blogger. So, what I want to know, and I'm going to keep saying this, what happened to baby Elisa? She was 5 weeks old. She was not able to roll over on her own, not able to sit up on her own. She was a wee baby, and something happened to her in that home that caused her to be put on life support and then pass away. And it is almost what now, you guys? Over a month, 6 weeks later, and there is still no update on the formal investigation into the baby's death. And that's what I want to know about. Okay. Like, who was going to pay for this? One of the adults in the home is going to have to pay for this. I mean, that baby didn't hurt herself, especially if she died of what Lita allegedly said. First, she said that the baby had swelling in her brain. Then she said the baby had a back fracture. Okay. Either one was not self inflicted by this 5 week old baby. Okay. So I want to know what the fuck is taking so long, and when are we going to have an arrest? When is Lita going to be arrested? I'm not going to fucking sugarcoat things. I'm just going to call a spade a spade. In my opinion, in my opinion, I believe that Lita may have acted out and did something to that sweet, innocent child during that whole 4th of July weekend. DV mess when Eric was arrested for DV against Lita. These two are toxic as fuck. Why would they not just proceed with the divorce? Because they're trying to cover each other's asses. That's what it comes down to, in my opinion. So we'll see. October 1st, the scheduled conference. And maybe by that, just maybe by then, we will find out what happened to that poor baby, and someone will be arrested. Okay. So now, moving on. Mykol is living his fucking best life. Oh, yes, he is. He is living his best life. He is on a cruise. He is doing all the fun things that you do when you go on a cruise and you visit countries you never visited before. Here is Mykol getting down. So, Mykol being free looks really, really good on him. Okay. He is not all the way free yet. He's not officially divorced, but we're going to get into that in a second. I told you guys I had a Angela divorce slash annulment update. He's not there yet, but freedom looks really good on him. Now, he has his own website. I just discovered this today. I don't know if it's been there for a while and I just never realized, but the person that handles his PR did this really professional site for him. So I'm like, you know something, Mykol? Good for you. Good for you. Okay. So, Angela, remember I told you that she had a red carpet event, and if there was 44 people at that event, it was too much. And I showed you the carpet My bathroom carpet is longer than that. Well, Angela posted another TikTok today, and I'm just going to blow this up so you guys can see it. So there is a woman standing at the end of the red carpet holding a cardboard sign that says Angela Deem, reality star, 90 Day. It would be good if they could spell Angela correctly. I am on the floor fucking dead. So her red carpet event was like in the sports bar, it looked like to me. Okay. She had like one corner with her 44 people. 40 of them were looking at their phones and not giving a shit. And it is really sad when your red carpet event has a cardboard sign with your name misspelled on it. Whoa. Okay. That's all I have to say. So, the divorce update you guys are all waiting for. There is going to be a hearing on September 16th at 9:30 a.m. for a hearing on respondent's motion to dismiss filed in the above case. So, as you guys may or may not remember, I told you that Mykol's attorney filed a motion to dismiss Angela's motion for an annulment based on marriage fraud and to grant Mykol a plain, straight up divorce. I have my fingers and my toes crossed that on the 16th, the judge will say, you know something? The annulment via marriage fraud out the window. Mykol, I grant you a divorce from this wicked hag, and you are completely free. Okay? I'm hoping, fingers and toes crossed. So Mykol's total freedom may be closer than we think. But of course, you guys know I will keep you posted. So moving on, Stevie provides us with an update about her father. As you guys may or may not remember, she talked about him having pulmonary fibrosis, and he is continuing treatment right now while he awaits to see if he is eligible for a lung transplant. So everybody keep Stevie's dad in your thoughts, and Stevie. Happy American birthday to Maddie. And I can get how comments like this are really fucking annoying. Okay, Stevie's like, who gives a shit about my big legs? I don't have a problem with my big legs. Matt, he doesn't have a problem with my big legs. So let's stop concentrating on my big legs and concentrate on my husband's birthday. And listen, I agree. I totally agree. So, Amani, is improving on her stripper skills. I don't understand why Brenda, Annie, whatever her name is, just didn't teach her. But Amani's trying to, Matt back there in the background. She's getting there. She's getting there, you guys. So, moving on. We have Thais, who is in Brazil with her family, hanging out with her sister and her dad. She had a little hiccup trying to get there. She didn't realize that Elise needed a passport and a visa, but she got everything all set and she is hanging out with her family, enjoying her family time. So now, Vea from last season of B90. Now I know B90 is currently airing in Brazil. Ach! Ooh, I think I have one more. No. Okay. So in Brazil, it's currently airing, right? So Vea has been posting a lot more lately. And I'm thinking it's related to her season airing in Brazil and more people looking at her social media because she was like gone for the longest time. But suddenly she's posting more often. And somebody asked her if her and Rory are still friends. And she's like, of course. But then she posted to the gram and I'm going to share that with you guys. Give me 1 second. Okay. So apparently she is watching herself again, and this is what she thinks about herself on the show. Thank you, Maureen. Okay. Here we go.
Some of the clips from the show, and woo-wee, girl, all I'm gonna say is that was a toxic mess. And thank you, Jesus, for blessing my life with a good man, because stress can kill you, and I ain't trying to die young. I've been reflecting.
So there you go. She's been reflecting about her time on the show, and she thanks Jesus for bringing her a good man. Sunny has been posting a lot too lately. Like I said, the show is airing in Brazil, and I have a feeling that's the reason why. They're all posting all the time now. So, moving on. The other Jasmine, the one that used to be married to Blake. Yeah, she's showing off her split skills, and Vanja is showing off her modeling skills. So, moving on, congratulations to Benny. He won something. Let me see if I could read what it says on his certificate. I can't even read what it says on his certificate. But he has a big trophy. Congratulations to Benny. And this asshole, Mohammed, why is he still here? Okay, I'm asking for myself. I'm asking for a bunch of friends. I'm asking for all you guys. Why the fuck is this motherfucker still here? He fraudulently came here. He had no intention of staying with Eve. You and I both know this. And not only that, he was willing to have Eve go to jail under felony assault charges just because he excuse me, just because he's an asshole. Okay? So he's still here. He's in Colorado. I guess on a little road trip, enjoying everything that this country has to offer. I don't know why he's still fucking here. Okay. So moving on. Amber from Love in Paradise reflected on how hard it was for her to go back to work. She hasn't been to work in 5 months. Remember, she had broken her ankles during pregnancy. So she hadn't been to work for 5 months. And when she finally went back to work, she was fighting all the tears and the fears, feeling guilty that she was away from baby Luca. But now it's been a few weeks in, and she has, hit her stride, and she realizes that this is well needed for her and for the baby. So good for you, Amber. It will get easier, girl. Kalani has beautiful children and a beautiful family in general. She posted these wonderful pictures. There were a ton more, but I just picked my three favorite that I like the most. So Kalani and her beautiful kids and family. Annie, and it is David's adult daughter's birthday, Ashley's birthday. So David is in Florida celebrating her birthday with her, and he posted some of her baby pics to celebrate her birthday. So Amanda is only sleeping in 1 hour intervals, which is not surprising with a newborn. And if you're wondering who Amanda's baby daddy is, here he is. His name is Joel. So there you go. And moving on, we have Magda from the last season of B90 playing volleyball. James, as in James and Tata, doing I don't even know what. Okay. And we have Emily just doing a mirror selfie. And finally, I just want to ask you, David. David, I like you and Sheila as a couple. I really want Sheila to be able to come over here and you guys to live happily ever after. But he's another one with the cryptic posts that are starting to drive me crazy. So he posted this picture of Sheila to his stories. Is this a flashback? Are you guys together currently? Did she finally make it here? Did you make it to the Philippines? What is happening? So that's basically it. I just want these cast members to say what they mean and mean what they say. Thank you, everybody, so much for watching me. Thank you, everybody in the live chat that joined me tonight. Thank you, everybody watching me on the replay. Please subscribe if you don't already. Double check that you are subscribed. Hit the like button. Share my video with a friend or 10. Please consider joining my membership and check out my merchandise. Thank you, everyone. Have a good night. Bye. See you next time.